Ghana and Mordred driving back to the motel. Mordred took the wheel and started driving the car.
You know, you surprised me back there. Seeing you lead and talk to them, it was, how do I put it? Cool.
I can't tell if you're praising me or mocking me.
Oh come on, it's definitely praise. Why would I mock you?
Besides, how did you manage to take down Gil? I was hoping you would stall him until everyone gathered around and gangbang him all together.
Hey.
She stopped the car, a proud smirk on her face as she looked at Ghana and gave a peace sign with her fingers.
I followed your advice and finally, I achieved the speed of light. I cut his hand and bashed his head.
You did? How?
Mordred continued driving, relishing in her accomplishment.
It's honestly a first-time experience for me, something I'm not sure I can replicate. But let's just say my body finally decided to trust me.
Well, I trust your body too.
Somehow, it sounds erotic when it comes from your mouth.
The point is, I trust your body.
Shut the hell up, honey.
But seriously, speed of light? Do you not experience any after effects?
Damn man, you have no idea. It felt like I was on the brink of disintegration. Like I had to hold every drop of blood, every organ, every fiber of my being together. The sensation of my body falling apart was all too real. At one point, I felt like giving up. I couldn't even move a finger.
So, how did you manage to move after that? You didn't kill Gilgamesh, how did you put him down?
I am thinking about you, you know. You were my driving force. I used every last ounce of strength to punch him right in the face, as hard as I could.
Now I'm genuinely concerned for your well-being.
Hey, I'm as fit as a fiddle. Although, I don't think I could pull off that stunt a second time. I doubt I'd survive.
Please promise me you won't push yourself to the brink, darling.
As they arrive at the motel, Mordred stops Ghana from getting out of the car, wanting to surprise him.
Hold on, honey. Stay here for a while.
Mordred gets out of the car and walks over to the passenger seat where Ghana is seated. With a playful smile, she opens the car door and scoops Ghana up in her arms, carrying him like a bridegroom with one arm under his legs and the other supporting his back. She playfully uses her hips to close the car door.
Mordred, what on earth are you doing? People might see us. Put me down.
Ghana blushes intensely, but Mordred grins and continues.
Consider this a knight's duty. You should feel honored. This sort of treatment is straight out of a romantic movie. A knight carrying her beloved.
That is, it's not the same. I'm a man, I should be carrying you.
Oh, fuck it. For this one, gender roles are out of the question. Now wrap your hand around my neck. I don't want you accidentally falling to the ground because you weren't holding on tight.
Good God, woman, what's gotten into you?
Ghana reluctantly wraps his hand around Mordred's neck as princess carries him. Mordred beams with pride as they make their way to their room. However, at the door, Mordred pauses, searching for the keys, and uses her knees to support Ghana's back while still holding him in her arms.
Darling, why did you stop? We should hurry, people might see us.
Just a moment, I'm trying to find the room key. It's not in my bags, though.
Please hurry, we don't want any misunderstandings.
In the early morning, their voices draw the attention of a tenant who opens his door to see what's happening. The man peered out to investigate the noise. Mordred and Ghana froze, feeling a little awkward as they exchanged glances with the onlooker. After an awkward pause, the tenant pretended not to witness anything and quickly retreated back into his room.
Well, that was awkward.
No kidding, you're carrying me like a princess.
Found it. It was in my back pocket all along.
Great, now can you please let me down?
No.
Mordred finally opens the door and walks to the bed. She gently places Ghana on the bed and helps him take off his shoes and belongings. Ghana blushes, touched by Mordred's affectionate gestures.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I'll freshen up quickly, and then we'll get some rest. Sound good?
Ghana simply nods in response. Mordred heads to the bathroom to wash up.
Geez, why is she so bossy all of a sudden?
After a few minutes, Mordred returns from the bathroom and lies down next to Ghana, gazing at him tenderly. Ghana looks away so he won't be tempted.
Ghana?
Yes, darling?
Do you love me?
What kind of question is that? Of course, I love you.
Mordred leans in and kisses Ghana passionately and with great care while caressing his cheeks with the back of her fingers. Mordred broke the kiss after a while to look deeply into his eyes.
Honey, I'll give you everything because you are my everything. You are my first, and you will be my last. All I ask from you is just to stay safe and healthy.
I will, darling. You are too, my everything.
They share more intimate kisses and finally, they drift off to sleep, wrapped in each other's warmth. It was already noon, and Ghana slowly opened his eyes after a long sleep. However, upon closer observation, he noticed that Mordred was already awake. She seemed lost in thought, absent-mindedly rubbing the love necklace with her thumb.
Darling, are you awake?
Honey? Well, I wake up early.
Is something bothering you?
Mordred shifted her position, propping her chin on her hand as she looked directly at Ghana.
I don't know, it's just that I sense you're keeping something from me. That's the feeling I have right now.
Keeping something from you? Darling, I love you. Why would I keep anything from you?
Or do you still have feelings for your Mordred from your original singularity?
What? Why would you think that? I love both versions of you, and I can't deny that.
I guess you're right. Maybe it's just my own insecurities playing tricks on me.
Darling, the more you dwell on those thoughts, the more they'll bother you. Please try not to overthink it.
Mordred nodded and gave Ghana a quick kiss.
So, what do you want to do until our final battle against the Holy Grail?
I need to make a stop at Emmy's residence and drop you there. There's something I have to take care of elsewhere.
Why can't I come with you?
This is something I need to do on my own, darling.
Mordred looked annoyed and pouted.
It's about someone's future. I need to do this to ensure I have no regrets. I've been cruel in the past, and I want to forgive and apologize.
Who?
She's no one.
She? Who is she? Can't you, scholar, just talk clearly? Really, this kind of fucking riddle again like before we met your big sister.
Geez, seriously, she is no one. Just trust me on this.
Mordred sat on top of Ghana. She looked upset.
Last chance, who is she?
Oh come on, don't be so jealous. It's Raider, okay?
See, you're still attracted to other women's breasts. First, Bazet, then Lancer, and now someone else's servant.
No, that's not it.
Then why? Fine, maybe she has a bigger breast than mine.
It's not about attraction. She was a former servant who killed my ancestors in the past.
Mordred fell silent and looked away in embarrassment.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
You need to overcome your jealousy, Mordred.
I said I'm sorry, okay?
After Ghana and Mordred had readied themselves for the day and dressed up, Mordred ventured outside and retrieved a guitar from their car. Meanwhile, Ghana was still occupied with preparations, and he noticed Mordred tuning the guitar.
That's my old guitar. Did you bring it along when we were packing up from home?
Well, I've been working on my guitar skills. I can even sing, you know.
I didn't know a blockhead able to play a guitar and sing.
Say what?
Nothing.
Let me play you something I've picked up. This is for you, my beloved, Ghana.
Mordred began strumming the guitar. Ghana was stunned to witness Mordred able to play the guitar. Ghana himself couldn't even play the guitar.
Dear God, thanks for the air I breathe today. Thanks for a chance to open my eyes again.
As Mordred sang, Ghana listened attentively.
I know it, that you love me this way. And I know it, you will shine in my darkest night. I
Every word that flowed from her lips carried a sense of gratitude. She expressed thanks for what she had and harbored no regrets for what she didn't. They went to Emiya's residence. As they were greeted by Ciro and Ren, Ghana had something to discuss with them.
Ciro, I need to leave Mordred here for a while. I have to go somewhere. Don't worry, Mordred is welcome here as my guest.
Come here, Mordred. Yes, father.
Mordred joined Artoria's side, and everyone bid farewell to Ghana as he drove towards Matu's residence. With the car window open, Ghana enjoyed the trip to his destination. As he approached Matu's residence, suddenly, Medusa materialized right next to him in the passenger seat.
Were you looking for me, love?
What the?
Startled and shocked by the unexpected appearance, Ghana hit the brakes hard, causing the car to drift sideways.